Don't tell Ron that I'm getting it on, because I'm getting it on, folk. Coming like a cyclone. What's up, folk? Cause it's Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, I did see Moody Blues, and yeah, it was kind of like what happened was there was a lot of 1960s artists, 1960s, 1970s, that were big popular doing the, like very, very popular doing the psychedelic era, 1960s, 1970s, 1980s. I'm sorry, 1960s and 1970s. So they're very popular back then. And then I guess this applies to Yes and Moody Blues and the Grateful Dead. And so when I was a kid, I was introduced to these bands not by their original work, because they didn't have the internet back then. They just had music television. So they had a resurgence of these older bands, because now it was possible to make a resurgence, which was not possible, I don't think, in the early days before music television. But through the medium of music and video, one could reach a national and a global audience. So if the careers of the Moody Blues and the Grateful Dead, musically speaking, if the careers of if their careers were going down the shitter, or Yes, then all they had to do was, well, they had music television, so all they had to do was get their ass to work and try to make a big hit single, and then they could have a hit record that would sell a lot of sales based on that hit single. So that's what they did. And then by proxy, when they had a hit and all this exposure, then they could tour more, make a lot more money, and then sell more albums. And then the younger generation would discover uh, their previous works that were more popular in the 1960s, 1970s. I would say that yes, the Grateful Dead and the Moody Blues are really the famous examples of this, even though I'm sure there were others. But so when I first saw the Moody Blues and heard them on the radio, it was Your Wildest Dreams from the Other Side of Life in 1986, and for Grateful Dead, their comeback single was "I Will Get By," and for Yes, they actually hit early. They didn't wait as long as the Moody Blues or the Grateful Dead. Actually, Yes came out the gate swinging after Yes had a few horrible albums at the end of the late '70s, and they were getting dropped by their label and kind of dead in the water. And it looked as though Yes would fade into history and oblivion. And then lo and behold, they made 90215 in the early '80s, and I believe 1983. They recruited this awesome guitarist and singer called Trevor Rabin and saved their ass by doing the hit song and video called "Owner of a Lonely Heart." So that was their resurgent album and uh, their hit single that they needed to sell the albums. I mean, without music television, these guys would never have been nowhere again. They would have been dropped by their labels, and then other newer artists would just take over that were trendier, and uh, they wouldn't have that national or global scope through music television. That medium that they had, starting in 1981, revived a lot of careers. That would have been dead, like the Grateful Dead. I mean, these groups might have still toured and been popular in the underground, but it definitely wouldn't have had the platform, the video and the music platform that MTV provided. Kill him. Scares me, biatch. You're about to get biatch. Yeah. Going to the cave. Don't tell Dave. Uh, y'all ready to go to the Rebene Bridge Cave, Don? Yeah. Yeah, I keep calling MTV the first YouTube because it was. So that's what people used it for. They didn't use it to look at memes or social media shenanigans. But that was just called in general television, even though reality television or in real life television wasn't really much of a thing. Now, I'm sure forever there's been like a hot, you know, reporter, and some guy has walked by while she's reporting on something and screamed, "Hey, sexy baby, woo!" I'm sure that since television was around, that's always happened, and it still happens to this day. Cat calling, right? But back in the day, they would just edit that shit out. When today they might leave it in for entertainment purposes, right? Ah, I like how they have evil fucking Jim Henson Muppets in here. That was a great idea to make villains that were like the Horroblins, to make them look like evil Jim Henson Muppets. That was genius. They should make like one Zelda game like have like evil evil Barney, evil Teletubbies and shit. Evil Muppet Babies. That's like shit. That's Jim Henson. So evil Elmos everywhere. Scary as fuck. Is he ready for it? Yeah. Is he ready to die? Are you ready to die? Ooh. Are you ready to die? We do have a problem with the. Get out of there, my boy! About to get downed. Oh, there it goes. Okay, nice. Yay! My boots. Where you at, dog? Bring me my boots, dog. What? Bring me my boots. Ooh. I guess. Is that it? Oh. Some of that aerial. Oh, yeah. Some of that windage. Bouncy stick. 69. Uh-oh. Y'all in so crazy. Congratulations. You're in the world of the Lord of the Kings. Tired of apple trees? I will deforest this entire forest. Slash and burn. Are you giving the world oxygen? That means people can live longer. I need some ham. Ooh. Looks like we're gonna have bacon tonight. You pick up some of that herb. Why do you think they call it high rule? Wow. Oh yeah. Escape? Ah, there's no escape. Only death. Even death will become a prison of eternal anguish. Ah. No exit. All right, here's the titty bar. Good thing we found one so close. Nah, your boy Cormus. Some arrow. Some tomatoes, please. Will they have potatoes in the next Zelda? I hope. One day I hope they'll have asparagus, but that's kind of dreaming at this point. Thank you so much for the tomatoes. I was running low on my tomatoes, so I had to replenish my stock. Into the depths of Hades, the underworld. Reminds me of that satanic movie Hideaway. They had those like red colors and demon sludge everywhere. With the souls of the damned trying to pull Hatch Harrison into hell, if you recall. Yeah, my stepdad, they had it on one day. It was Drag Me to Hell. And he was like, this is so stupid. It's such a stupid title. Drag Me to Hell. Ah. So I changed the channel. Oh. Well, guys. collect some pose. Oh, it's my masturbate sword. Ooh, yeah. Man, you were low like crazy. Use my lightsaber. Use the force link. Boulder spear. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I need to make a. Oh, that's nice. Captain Construct Boomerang. That shall do nicely. Nice flight pattern. Looks like it has good trajectorial telemetry. Fine telemetry on that. The telemetric trajectory. Ah. Uh, got my Skella horse. Yes. Nothing like a fine Skella horse. Get me hyped. Ah. Go Skelly. Skeleton. Hey, dudes. All right. Ah, touche. Ooh. Oh. A good booty hole over here. Nothing like a good booty hole. Booty call. Oh, yeah. Ah, here we go. Ah. Zelda. Do, do. Zelda. Ooh, 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 ooh. Bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum. Zelda, hell yeah! Ooh, forgetting. Ooh, forgetting. Ooh. Ah, nice shot. Eh. Gotta mind my zone night. The resource ain't finite. Ooh. Yeah. Ah. Ooh. Yeah. You know it.